Now I am into the 5th year of owning the MT09, and my overall feeling, if I had to sum it up in just a few words, it would be just keeps getting better. And I keep waiting for something that's going to disappoint me about this bike. So far, not much has. 2 flat tires that really you have no control over. And I caught them both in pre-flight, so it didn't even matter. But hey, what can I say? Welcome to Windy Videos. We do more than just ride motorcycles. We restore them, we paint them. We like old bikes, we like new bikes. What can I say? They're all part of the passion for motorcycling. And today we are going to get out on the open road. This is the beginning of, I think, the fall cool weather. You never know. You can watch it in 4K. Now it's funny how times change. This is pretty funny. 4 years ago, I got a brand new MT09 for my birthday. This year, my grandson showed up with a Metallica t-shirt. How things change. Not sure. I'm not sure there's a message in there. Anyway, we're getting ready to go out on the open road, and I wish instead of a Metallica t-shirt, he would have gotten me a Steely Dan t-shirt. Anyway, we're headed out on an open road. I'll be humming in the helmet for the whole ride. It's time to use up this beautiful weather we've had right now. Now, as I'm pre-flighting a bike, I ought to share this with you. My grandson, Miles, comes from a musical family. Both parents are musicians, professional musicians. And needless to say, he gets exposed to a lot of music. They went to the Metallica concert in Boston, and he has been taking singing lessons now for quite a while. He sings pretty much all of the Metallica songs. He's very cute at 13. So not only does he like basketball, but he likes Metallica. Well, I like fish, and I like eating Karen's cookies, but she's baking something up there, so I better go get her a couple of nice new flowers. But you never know. Every day is different, and I don't like to waste any day you possibly could get a ride, and especially on the MT09. That is just about the most amount of fun I think you can possibly have, and the fact that it has all the safety features gives you a little bit of comfort along the ride. Not like riding an R1 with no traction control. Anyway, it is getting to be time.
Zucchini fritters.
Zucchini fritters. While I'm out riding, she's making zucchini fritters. How romantic. I can't wait to get home. Now, all the while I've been posting MT09 videos, and of course that's over 4 years now, into the 5th year. I've had so many comments from people that already own an MT09 saying they love it and telling me how much it fits their riding needs. And a lot of people have told me the newer generation one is even better. It's got a quick shift that it goes up and down, and better instrumentation, better traction control. But you know what? When your wife buys you a bike for your birthday, there's one thing. You better not be, 2 weeks later, be thinking, I'll get another bike. And I have not ridden one of the newer generation ones, so I don't know if they're more likely to suit my needs. But now that I have this bike 4 years, I generally get a bike every 10 years. I'm 79. You figure, you do the math. Maybe this might be my last bike. I hope not, but you know, there's a reality to everything. But to be honest, because this was a birthday present from Karen, I treasure it. I try to take care of it. I try not to do anything silly out on the road that's going to get me a ticket or worse. And that radar detector is such a big part of my life. I really, of all the investments I've ever made in motorcycling accessories, the radar detector is the best one for sure. custom features I did to the bike, things that I did to make it my own. I think the biggest one is painting the wheels. And by the way, that's out on our channel. Any subject, you just, in my channel, do a channel search for custom wheels. Now I put the quick shifter on this bike. It's a Yamaha plug and play. It was about $125, so I didn't know at the time just how much I was going to like it, because the truth is none of my other bikes have a quick shifter. I came to enjoy it so much that a lot of times I ride this bike, I just look at 2 or 3 bikes, try to make my decision, and the quick shifter is the one that says, ride me today. And that quick shifter, believe me, is a load of fun. Until you have one, you just don't know. Almost everybody I know likes to make the bike their own, add custom accessories, make accessories. I like to make them. I made the bracketing for the windshield. I did almost all of the painting that you see that's blue. A lot of it was flat black. Vlad got me the carbon fiber fender and the rear hugger. I polished up the exhaust. There's hundreds of hours of detailing. John Pothia helped me with the logos. I got the screws out of the screen inlets. Every step of this, the paint work, making those little carbon fiber inserts, even the one in the rear foot pegs. Little details, details and more details. And even the seat cowl. Now that's recently been posted on our video for anybody that's interested in doing carbon fiber work, making your own parts from scratch. Search on my channel with the word carbon fiber. They'll all come up. And it's just something I enjoy doing. And every time I get to ride the bike, I just think, wow, that's about as good as life gets. Then I get home, go for another ride, and then that ride I start thinking, I don't know if life gets any better than this. It's no secret, I love these back roads. Every one of them is challenging. There's always some little off-camber turns. There's always some little stones somewhere that you don't expect. Keeps you on your toes, makes for a very exciting ride, and it's always nice getting out of the bright sun for a few minutes. Seems like every year you get older, the idea that the bike has to be comfortable gets more and more important, and it's true. It's true for me. Might even be true for you. I think it's true pretty much for everyone. And a bike, some days you feel like a hooligan, some days you ride around, you feel like Mad Max, some days you feel like Perry Como, and in my case, sometimes you feel like Steely Dan. I never know until I get out on the open road. Now, my friend Stephen Walker in Australia and I have been exchanging emails, and I told him he has a blue MT09 variant, the one with the saddlebags, a tracer, and I told him every time you paint a flat black part shiny blue, you like the bike better. And he did. And my good friend Joe Roselli has a tracer. He loves his too. A lot of them out on the open road. Everybody seems to like that engine. Now every time I'm at a meetup and I park this bike next to one that's relatively stock, I'm so glad I did all the little upgrades and customization that I did. And it took me 2 years of doing detail changes, and some of them were really time consuming, and making the little carbon fiber brackets and parts and getting the matching paint and all of the things around the headlight area and making that custom windshield with the little wings on the side. But in the end for me, it all paid off. And I just keep thinking back to the day I got the bike, going down with Luciano to pick it up. waiting to get a blue one. What a problem it was the only blue one left. And I'm so glad I didn't have to do a lot of the extra painting I would have had to do. And I was envisioning right from the first day how I would want it to look a year later. Well, that was crazy because it took 2 years to make it my own. And I don't know how many hundreds of hours I've spent on it, but every time I pose it for a picture from some angle or someplace, I just think, wow, for me, that couldn't have been better. And again, thank you, Karen, a wonderful birthday present. And thank you to my grandson, Miles, for that Metallica shirt. I really love it too. Now it's time to get back to the farm. What a great ride today was. Not a cloud in the sky, just beautiful weather, nice and cool actually. That never even really warmed up. I come home and they're having a party up the block. Maybe I'll go up there and get some free food. Free food is always good. Love that MT09. Thank you, Karen, for a great birthday present. And we are in the 5th year riding, and it just keeps getting better. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button if you did, and thank you so much for watching.